Welcome, guys and girls, and thank you for watching another episode of the Xbox Tester live on YouTube today to celebrate the 40th anniversary of Rare, one of the pinnacles of the game industry, with some of the best games ever made, especially in the 1990s. These guys were on fire. And, even till this day, they know how to make games, And this week they had their 40th anniversary, so we got a brand new background for your Xbox with all kinds of rare characters. And I thought it was a amazing opportunity to finally go and play some Rare Replay. This is like the only game I think right now. Rare Replay is only on Xbox consoles. It's not on PC. It's not on PlayStation. It's not on Nintendo. There are some games on different systems, but Rare Replay is only available on the Xbox consoles. Xbox One, One X, Series S, Series X. There's no other place to play this collection than only on the Xbox. And I do wish that they will bring this compilation to the Nintendo Switch one day. I think this will print money like oblivion if they would bring this to the Switch 2 or something. It needs to be on a Nintendo console. And I'm really glad we have the opportunity to play a lot of these Rare games today. And this Rare Replay, it's on Gamepass. It's already out for I think 10 years or something. So no reason to not pick it up. And welcome to the stream. I already see David. Welcome to the stream, my friend. It's good evening, Maurice. Well, this may not be as good as Lego, but it'll do. Thank you for coming by. Hopefully everybody can hear me loud and clearly. And let's just dive in, I think that's the best way to start a stream. So how big is the Rare Replay? And that's 11.5 GB, but you still need to install a lot of 360 games. You probably already see it right here, like FIFA Pinata, Banjo-Tooie, Cameo, Perfect Dark and Dark Zero, Jetpack Refueled, and a couple of others. Let's go. And yes, I played this a lot. To get this game on 4,000 Gamerscore points is hardcore. It's really hardcore because you actually need to complete like 30 games. And some of the games are not the best games ever. And it's also not a complete compilation of Rare games. A lot of people always think when they hear Rare that it's like the Donkey Kong Country games and Killer Instinct and Battletoads, Perfect Dark, stuff like that, Banjo-Kazooie, all that kind of stuff. But they made way more games. Like, especially when they first started, they made like a lot of how do you call that? Licensed games, like a lot of licensed games. They even for the Nintendo, for the first Nintendo, they made. I've got a list right here. They made games like Sesame Street, Wheel of Fortune, so many. I think later on they even did some movie games, even Spider-Man for LJN. Beetlejuice, hilariously bad game for the NES, also a Rare game. I think even Who Framed Roger Rabbit was also a game made by Rare. They did so many games, so many games. Monster Max, of course, Killer Instinct, but then like the late 1990s, they were like the best third-party or second-party developer for Nintendo. And a lot of these games from them are on this compilation. So, let's see. And it all started with Jetpack in 1983. Does that? Jetpack 1983, but that means it's longer than 40 years. This is when they were called a different name. Now I know. They were called, I think, around 1985 or 86. It was Rare Games. Slalom was the first game under the Rare banner. Before that, they had a different name. Oh, yeah, Rareware, but there was also a different name. Oh yeah, I already know. Ultimate Play the Game. That was its name. So yeah, let's start with the first one. I actually completed this one. Wow. The last time I've played this was also August 2015. So 10 years ago. Wow. Hey Maurice. Hello Energy Amas and Maurice Delane. Welcome to the stream. So I think, if I'm correct, you needed to... And this was a ZX Spectrum game, if I'm correct. Correct me if I'm wrong. Darn it. These games are pretty hard. Is this game, Rare has never been shut down by Microsoft? Who told you that Rare was shut down by Microsoft? Rare is probably one of the studios that makes the most money for Microsoft. Ah, come on. Here we go. I did it. I did it. Then what was... I have no idea. They have never shut down Rare. So, Rare is still going strong with Sea of Thieves. So, Sea of Thieves makes them insane amounts of money. The first Fable was made by Lionhead Studios, I think. But that studio got shut down like... 10 years ago or something? Rare never had to do anything with Fable. No, this game is actually not that bad. Come on. Ah, darn it. Yeah, okay, let's do a different game. I'll get this one. Are you sure you want to exit the game? Yeah. No, Rare is is one of the more healthy studios, I think, from Xbox. The only thing they they shut down one small part of Arcane, and Tango is now standalone. They were let go by Microsoft. Because Arcane Studios is still working on what's it called, that game? Blade. If I'm correct. Yay, I got it. Welcome, Hibanabe. How are you doing, buddy? No idea what this game is about. Let's do something else. I have no idea. I'm doing really good. Yeah, Tango behind Ghostwire Tokyo. That studio is now standalone, so they have their own rights to do what they want. After Microsoft bought them, and that's also what, like 2-3 years ago? Yeah, but they all do that. If it's not making any money, they throw it away, you know? PlayStation does that, Nintendo does that. If a studio is not doing well enough, they are getting shut down. It's a business, sadly. That's how businesses work. I wish it was any different, but yeah. Let's do a new game. Attic Attack. Let's see, what do we need to do? Yeah, but do you think that Nintendo doesn't shut down any studios? If they underperform, they will shut down studios as well. They just don't talk about it that much. That's the big difference. It happens with everything, you know. I think what was it? UPS or something? Just threw out like what, 18,000 people or something. It's a business, you know. Even if you're doing good and the game sells, if it doesn't sell enough, they will cut you off, and that's how businesses work. It's not fair, it's not funny, but yeah, that's how business works. And will always stay like that. Sadly. Kempston joystick. I've never heard of that, by the way. Hello, Phantom Slayer. Welcome to the stream. So this is like early Rare. Ah, darn it. It is pretty funny to play these old games. But then again, you know, 5 minutes or so and you're done with it. Back in the day, you could play these games for like days. Saberwolf. This was one of the first games on Rare Replay I actually completed. Yeah. Yeah. You could this game actually. You're actually cute. I know. I'm really cute. Yeah. It's a blessing and a sin. Pancakes. Oh, let me guess. Don't say. Boogie. Yeah. Thankfully, I'm not like Boogie. $1984. Oh yeah, but that's because I'm fat. So every time somebody says you look like a YouTuber, it's always the fat guy. So it's not that original, so that's why. Underwolf. Ah, Underwolf game selection. I have no idea. These games all look so much. Did you finish? No, I wish I could, but I don't have the time. I did play it a little bit longer than normally, but I just don't have the time for it. I have no idea what this game is about. Oh, you can rewind. Okay. Later games are way better than this one. I have no idea what this game was about. Night Lore. This is the first game with Saberwolf, I think. Or at least one of the first games. Oh, it's pretty fun, you know. But then again, you know, it's a mafia game, you know. It's not that they are... Oh, I love these games. Like these isometric adventure games. They are so much fun. This is pretty hard. Here we go. Oh yeah, and now you change into Saberwolf. This is so cool. Oh no. You know, I'm not expecting a insane ultra mega game with Mafia. You know, it's a budget game. It's only $50. So yeah, if you're expecting a brand new GTA or Red Dead Redemption, then you're not doing it right. Oh my goodness, no, that's not gonna happen. Oh, I'm changing back. You remembering your childhood? What kind of questions are these? Sometimes YouTube amazes me. So we're already in 1985. You know, I do remember when I was born. You know, I saw a light and I crawled out and it was like the gates of hell opened for me personally. That's the first thing I still remember. Yeah. It was, yeah, it felt like hell from Doom. Yeah, that's how I came to fruition. I wasn't born. I was spawned. Actually. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Rare. It's so much fun. Except, you know, these older games are pretty hard to play. Did you get spanking in childhood? Yeah, but only when I asked for it, because I was really into that. I was a nasty little boy back in the day. I was really nasty. I loved it. I was like, spank me! I've been a naughty boy. So this is one of the first real Rare games. I think it's even like a black box NES game, if I'm correct. You know, back in the day, this was like 3D graphics, guys. Mind blown when I saw graphics like these. There is something, that's true. There is something about these games that's like so much fun. I wish Double Fine. Yeah, that would be Triple Fine if they did something like that. Yeah, I love retro games on newer hardware. I think that's so much fun. You know, these graphics for 1985, this was really good. You know, this is one of the first games where you could really see what Rare could do with, like, limited hardware. This, for its time, lots of color, fluid gameplay. Semi 3D graphics. Oh my goodness. Now it gets harder. No, I'm not that into Boogie. It's never really got into that. Not my kind of show. Was a little bit ordinary, I think, and stupid. You know, from the early YouTubers, I'm more into like James Rolfe, angry video game nerd stuff. I think that's way more fun to watch than crap like Boogie. Oh yes, Psychonauts 2 is a lot of is super cool. Come on. No, I don't watch that many YouTube channels, to be honest. I'm way too busy with my own YouTube channel that I don't have time to watch other YouTubers. I wish I had. RC Pro-Am, yes! This is one of the games I actually played back in the day. I know my nephew, we all had that one nephew or one friend back in your childhood that had everything, you know? And he didn't care for it at all. You know, I was like, back in the day when I could play on my Philips P2000 or something that was like a shitty old computer, and I was already happy. And I saw my friends, they had like the NES with like 50 games on it, and that they didn't care. They really didn't care. And then I was at their homes and stuff, and they had stuff like Super RC Pro-Am, and I was like, ah, why do they all have these games? And they never played on it. Never. Oh, I hated that. And this was one of those games. One of my nephews had this game back in the day. And I was so jealous. I remember your first videos when you sat on a couch with a dog. Yeah, a lot has changed. That I don't live there anymore, and even the dog has sadly passed away. I actually got a other dog since then. Long time. No. It's good. That dog was 15 years old. He had an amazing life, and I don't think he minds at all. You know, this was 3D graphics back in the day. Can you imagine? This was like next gen 3D graphics. Oh, darn it. Still got it. I still know how to work these games. This was Forza Motor. This was Gran Turismo back in the day. You could get like new cars and stuff. Oh, pancakes. Oh, darn it. I'm getting obliterated here. I needed those wheels. Pancakes. Whoa. This is hard. It's so much fun. Cobra Triangle. It's actually this Cobra Triangle is almost the same as Super RC Pro-Am, but with speedboats. Same engine, same idea. but with speedboats. Hello, Iceman! Welcome to the stream. Oh, push start. Yeah. Dumbass. Race to the finish. And even one of their next games, Snake, Rattle and Roll, also feels a little bit like this. Oh, shark. What is going on? Yeah, but that's to be expected that more games will be on different consoles, of course. Oh yeah, that's how it worked. Come on. No way. Well, yeah, I'm old, so I know that games were around back then. Why is this so hard? I don't care. You know, I was playing games since halfway through the 80s or something. You know, this is also one of the games I actually played back in the day. Snake, Rattle and Roll. This was also one of those games my nephew had. And I was so jealous about him. Because this looked so good. And, you know... my first game that I can remember of was like, I think, Breakout. Or a Breakout kind of clone. Ah! I need to jump. Where's the jump button? Oh, here. Oh, here. I love to eat balls. I need to eat more balls. Nothing feels better than gobbling up some balls. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Yo, I remembered. Yeah, Snake, Rattle and Roll was a really big game back in the day. Yeah, I'm up. Oh, my goodness. Controls are so bad of this game. Oh, that's good to hear, John. You know, these controls are actually quite fluid. Yeah, I'm playing this on the Xbox Series S. This is a rare replay that I'm playing now. This is all on the Xbox. This is all on Gamepass. So if you have Gamepass, you can play all these games right now. If you want to. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Darn it. I still got it. I still got it. Come on. Yes. No. Perfect. Yes. Snake, rattle and roll. Solar Jetman. Wrecked. Yeah, exactly. Wrecked super hard. Hunt for the golden warship. They actually made a new game like 10 years ago even from this one. For Xbox Arcade, I think it was. You know how fluid this machine works? That was like really next gen. These graphics. And that's something Rare always could do. They could make graphics with barely anything. Pancakes. Where usually do Dutch people go on a vacation? No, a lot of people love to go to, to stay in Europe. So, like Germany, Austria. But I think also a lot of people love to go to Turkey. Turkey is always a thing a lot of Dutch people love to go to. Yeah, a lot of countries. Spain. Also something a lot of people. France. But yeah, for the summer vacations, a lot of people go to Turkey. I think. Oh, darn it. Wrong. No! Dum-dum. Need to get the controls down. Come on. I'm so bad at this. Yeah, this is not a game for me. I'm gone. Yeah, Solar Jetman, not my kind of game. Sorry, I think the next one, Digger T-Rock. Legend of the Lost City, starring TRDROP. Yeah, of course, they also go to Curacao or Aruba, stuff like that. You know, this is one of those games I always saw. I don't care. Saw on sale in stores and never got to buy it. I don't know. I always saw this game, you know, even at the rental stores. That old TRDROP was one of those games that was always there, but I never got to. Oh my goodness. Here we go. One of the hardest games of all time. Oh my goodness. This was back then one of the games that, yeah, wanted to, yeah, how do you say that? Wanted to get on the turtles' grace. This game, seriously, if you want to play a game in co-op, this game is impossible to complete. It's just not doable. I haven't seen anybody that could complete this game in co-op. But look at these graphics. This is 1990, you guys. This was really good. Come on, what are the controls? Oh, here we go. Oh no! Why is this? Why am I having so much difficulty with this? I'm already dead? Why am I already dead? Oh my goodness, Battletoads is so hard. Oh yeah, a lot of games had co-op back in the day. Golden Axe, you know, even Super Mario Bros. The first Super Mario Bros. Not even, or Mario Bros. Was a co-op game. The original Mario Bros. Like where you need to jump towards the pipes. It was a full-blown co-op game. Ah, pancakes. And still, it was fun. I had no problems with that game. Come on. Here we go. Oh wait, wait. I'm gonna rewind that. Flying pigs! Pigs in space! Hello, 8-bit from Ecuador. Ah, darn it. Hope I can make it even to the turbo tunnel. Oh yeah. You know, this was one of the first times I saw something in first person. How do I throw these? Yeah, that's how I did it. You know, for its time, this was like, wow! Psycho Pigs. And I never got why the Battletoads remake didn't do as good, because there's also like this Disney game from the same studio. And that one is doing really well. And it's basically like the same game. Oh, be aware of these little... And here the parallax scrolling, that's like... That's pretty cool. This is Battletoads 8-bit. One of the most notorious games Rare ever made. Definitely not the best game Rare ever made, notorious. After this we're getting the turbo tunnel. The turbo tunnel is so hard. No, this is NES actually. It looks really good, I know, but this is NES. Ah, darn it. Come on, let's do this. A lot of people think this is Super Nintendo, but nope, this is actually NES. This is 8-bit. There's a fun story about this game, by the way. Some influencers once made this game like super expensive while it's not expensive at all. And how did they do it? They called up like every GameStop in America and to ask if they have Battletoads and if they can buy Battletoads, and GameStop actually upped the price to like $100 or something for a copy of Battletoads. Meanwhile, Battletoads isn't. Yeah, it's not worth $100 or something like that, you know, and that was pretty funny. So all these stores. Yeah, I went this Tuesday to what's it called? Oh, come on. I need to get to the turbo tunnel. My goodness! Yeah, I'm not gonna do that again. I'm done. Next game. Yeah, I went to the Naked Gun. It's hilarious. It's so stupid, but it's fun. It's so stupid. Wait, is it? No. Some people like to tell that it's my birthday, but it's not my birthday. You know, to be honest, for me to play these video games with you guys feels like having a birthday every day. Oh my goodness, I'm so stupid. And yes, this is also 8-bit. what we're seeing here. The gameplay is so much more fluid in this one. And, you know, I just told you guys, I wasn't born. I was dropped. The gates of hell opened and there I was. Yeah, okay, this one we already know. This is Super RC Pro-Am. It's funny, you know, if you're expecting a stupid movie that's like the older Naked Gun movies, then you will get a naked... oh yeah, I was spawned, that's it. Battletoads Arcade. So this is one of the first arcade games. This one is not that hard, actually. I think I can... you could even complete this game in like... what, 20 minutes or something? And you have unlimited... unlimited lives. So this is a arcade game. So this game never came out back in the day on the original Super Nintendo or whatever. Sitch, Rash, and Pimple. I'm gonna play as Pimple. I hope. Oh, I'm already playing. Wait. This one is quite fun, and this is also one of those games you can play in co-op with a couple of friends if you want. This one is really cool, yeah. And it's really easy to complete, I think. Yeah, even if you're not as good, you can still complete this game in like, what, an hour or something. They even did a couple of games where you had Battletoads with Double Dragon on the Super Nintendo. I like the artwork. Uh-huh. So now we're getting towards the somewhat better games, I think. Killer Instinct Gold. So this is the N64 version. So this is the first N64. Where's the first Killer Instinct? Why is Killer Instinct 1 not here? Where's Killer Instinct? Wait, is the first Killer Instinct not on? Nah. I thought the first Killer Instinct was also here. A to Z. Let's see. Where's Killer Instinct 1? No Killer Instinct 1? Only Killer... Huh? I do have Killer Instinct on... Killer Instinct 1 is on the Xbox. I know that. But I was expecting Killer Instinct to be in this one too. Like the Super NES version. I actually had this game back in the day. The N64 was my first console I bought with my own money on day one when the console came out. Saberwolf. Orchard. No, but it is part of it, 007. Because if you own the rare replay, you could get GoldenEye for free. I still got it a little bit. These games were so hard. Are people satisfied of life? Yes. Yes. The Netherlands is one of the richest countries in the world, so yes. I love this level, by the way. This game is really hard. Look at this. I'm getting slaughtered already. The music is amazing. Yeah, but you know, I've got nothing to complain here. Yes, the Netherlands is one of the more expensive countries in the world, but yeah, we also make the money for it. So yeah. A little bit of both, 8-bit. I do know some combos, but I'm also button bashing. Blast Corps. I loved this game. I've played this game so much back in the day. I got it on 100% completion. Rare. This is actually a puzzle game. If you... A lot of people don't know that, but this is actually a puzzle game. No, I think we here in the Netherlands are pretty happy. You know, we got everything we need. Did you finish Expedition 33? I'm still working on that one. I'm at the final part of the game, actually. Let's see, there's a way to get out of the car. You need to put on all the lights. That's also a thing. Yeah, I never got that much into like the late 1990s and early 2000s Lego, to be honest. For its time, this game was really good. Select vehicle.
Try this for size.
I hope this works.
Wait, I'm going the wrong way. No, I never had a single Bionicle. Mission completed.
No trouble at all.
No trouble at all. 50. Replay. No. Exit. I want to go again, but this time I'm getting a different car.
Try this for size.
Time to get moving.
I don't know. Carmageddon, yeah. There's even Carmageddon on the Xbox. Mission complete. I think I did it a little bit better than the first time. Look at this. Groovy. That's a silver. Danger zone. So this is the real game that I need to do right now. This is actually quite hard. Feels a little bit like those old Tonka trucks. I don't know if you guys ever had one of these. I'm not sure if I'm going to do Black Myth Wukong, because right at the moment that Black Myth Wukong comes out, I'm actually in Germany at Gamescom, so I don't know. Go on, Maurice. Come on! Yeah, I'm really not waiting for that game. I don't care at all. I don't like Souls-like games, and I think Black Myth Wukong was one of the most mediocre Souls games I've played in a long time. So yeah, if it comes to Xbox or not come to Xbox, I really don't care.
Time to get moving.
Oh yeah, I'm 100% sure. I already got Black Myth Wukong. I got a PlayStation 5, so couldn't care less, to be honest. Did a video on it even already. No, I never cared about any Souls games. Yeah, I hope so. I hope if I can show anything that I am allowed to show, then I will definitely show off some cool stuff. Oh my goodness, I don't have anything. That's over. So yeah, that's one of the games I'm least. That's the least of my problems. So don't care. Oh, if you like it, hey, who am I to tell you that you can't like that game? Have fun. You know, and I gave it a try. I tried playing Dark Souls. I even completed Elden Ring. I played a lot of all these games, and I still think they suck. It's not my genre of games. You know, game I'm looking forward to, Ninja Gaiden 4. No, that's way better. How not to worry about things like... How not... My favorite genre. I don't really have a favorite genre. There are so many games that I like. I like shooters. I like puzzle games. I like Metroidvania. I like so many games. I even got a little figurine of Banjo-Kazooie. How cool is this? Yahoo! So you're casual? Sure, yeah. I'm definitely a casual gamer. I like games should enjoy me. It's not a must or anything. Will you make a review about Chronicles of the Wolf? I don't know if I get my hands on it. Maybe, sure. Play game. Look at this. Yeah, if I had the time to play games on hardcore, I would play them on hardcore. But I never have any time. I get so many games, so I need to play everything on easy to get anywhere in a game so I can show it off. What's it about? By the way, fun fact. Did you know that you are watching this game and it's only 30 FPS? Oh, exactly. 30 FPS is not always bad. You know, I just did a video on Hellblade 2 Senua's Saga on PlayStation 5, and it has a 60 FPS mode, but I think that the 30 FPS mode is still better than the 60 FPS mode in that particular game. Yeah, Hellblade can be played in 24 FPS and it will still be perfectly fine. This is pure muscle memory. But I think I already completed everything in this level. Oh no, I definitely knew about frame rates and stuff. But I also think, and I am one of the people that actually talks a lot about frame rates, but hey, you know, I've played games like Star Fox back in the day and it was like 12 to 15 FPS or something. How old I am? I'm really old. I'm really old. I'm at least 20 plus. Do your relatives talk about you playing games? Sure. They all know that I do play video games, so yeah. It's not like it's a it's something to be ashamed of. Yes. Banjo's game ends in my tower. Turn it up. What did I do? Yeah, right now I see people on my channel too, and there's like, if it's 30 FPS, I'm not gonna play it. Woo woo, cry, 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 and I'm like, come on, dude. Is that everything you can think of? Well, yeah. You know, there are always people that, you know, I think it was like a couple of months ago or something. I was on a birthday party, and there was somebody that asked me that what he was trying to be funny, and he was like, huh, so you were doing YouTube videos and you're still playing video games. How old are you? 18? So I asked him what he did, and he went he was a really big football fan, so I did exactly the same with him. So you were always, every weekend you were going to the football. So you're still a little child that needs to watch football every weekend. You never grow up. So yeah, you know, if somebody, there will always be people. That's also, you know, if you say that you work with video games, and people say, but Maurice, why do you still play video games? You know, because I like them. If you don't like them, that's not my problem. You know, I don't care. I really don't care. If you don't like it that I play video games, I can sleep about that. I really don't care if you are like, oh my goodness, you play video game. You know, yeah. It doesn't even make me angry. I'm just like, what makes it that what you do better than what I do? You know, there are people that go fishing that are going to watch the water for like 3 hours straight until a fish bites on their hook. How stupid is that hobby? You know, there are people that have like a old car that's like 30 years old and always trying to make this shitty car run and put in like an audio set that's worth more than the car itself. And I'm like, why, you know? I don't care what these guys do as a hobby, so why should any of them care what I do for a hobby? Okay. Now, when your parents are on life support, you can say the same to them. You know, it's all fake. Let's pull the plug. Let's see how fake the plug is. This game had a big problem in terms of like the controls. The skirt is too short. There is never a moment where a skirt is too short. Yes? It should be so short that it would look like a belt. Then we have good games. It should look like a belt. Yes, indeed, a Sipus Netni. You know, I'm still sad that we never got a remaster of Star Fox Adventures. You know, at first they would bring that game out as Dinosaur Planet, but then it got the license of Star Fox. And now now that game is like into. This game is so strange in terms of controls. I can't play this game. You know, this works. This is the controls. This game is so strange. Yeah, I can't play this game. Maybe they updated the control. I heard they updated the controls a little bit. Modern controls. Ah, it's still shit. Perfect Dark. Banjo-Tooie. Conker's Bad Fur Day. Grab by the... Let's play some Conker. Hold up. Conker's Bad Fur Day contains crude humor and scenes that some players may find offensive. Do you wish... Yes! Yes! I really want to go further. Yes! For mature... Yes! Perfect. But do you think that Nintendo would have done something with them? I'm not sure. A rare game. Starring Conker and Barry. Yeah, but there are so many game series that are dead, you know. I can call... Where's Wipeout? I need a new Wipeout. I need a new Twisted Metal. You know, there are so many game series that are so incredibly dead. You know, this is actually... This is literally from the movie A Clockwork Orange, what we're seeing right now. But why? But they didn't buy the IP, they bought the studio. They didn't buy an IP.
Well, there I am. Conker the King.
And the people working on from Rare are all working on Sea of Thieves at the moment, and because that game makes them a shit ton of money.
And who are those strange fellows that surround my throne?
And you know, even Rare didn't make that many sequels. I think Banjo-Tooie is the only sequel they ever made to one of their IPs. Their own IPs.
It's what I call a bad fur day.
No, Rare always... But they all do that. It's not only acting. I don't get it why Xbox gets so much flag for stuff like that, you know? PlayStation does it. Nintendo plays everything on save. Mario Kart World is one of the most lackluster Nintendo games they've ever released. They even had the audacity to let people pay $10 for a manual. It's bad on all systems are bad at the moment. On PlayStation, we're getting like the Super X Alpha Plus, The Last of Us Part 3.1, I don't know, Deluxe Collector's Edition, Ellie versus blah 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 edition, remastered, reloaded. the whole game industry is crap at the moment, let's be honest. And it's super expensive right now to make a game, you know?
Okay.
And if it doesn't make any money,
Someone lend me a fiver.
it's not coming out.
I don't feel so good now. You guys enjoy yourself and all that, and I'll probably see you.
Do you know anything about the Helldivers 2? No, I haven't heard anything about it. It comes out, what, the 28th? Or something?
Oh, that's the toilets. Go this way.
The week after Gamescom it comes out.
Didn't do that tonight. Ooh, hang on a sec. Sorry about that, old chap.
Yeah. You know, I lost faith in a Microsoft Game Studios. I've lost faith in the complete gaming industry. When they asked me $10 for a manual for the Nintendo Switch 2, I was also like, what the freaky deaky do are we doing right now? And with PlayStation remaking remasters and I'm so done with like 50 remasters of The Last of Us. Let's be honest, on PlayStation, how many new IPs, like truly new IPs, came out this generation for the PlayStation 5? Like, the reason to buy a PlayStation 5. How many? One? Maybe Astro Bot? But eh. You know, this whole generation is lackluster. It's remakes and remasters. That's the whole generation.
More milk, sire?
There's not a single game studio or game platform that's like, wow, they are doing something great. Meow. Nah, I don't think so. It's a what is it? A Unreal Engine 5 game, so.
Oh no. It's gonna be one of those days. Feel sick.
This is probably one of the first times ever when you start off as a person that's completely hammered
Sick.
in a video game.
I don't feel so good.
Did you know that Nintendo didn't even want to release this game on the N64? That they had to publish the game by themselves. I think THQ did the release this game. This game was expensive back when it came out. I think it was like 220 euros or something.
I don't feel very well at all.
Have you ever skipped one generation of consoles? No. No, I never skipped. I did skip some consoles, but I never skipped a generation. No, I always had a console that generation.
Okay.
Since the NES, I had every generation ever. Autodesk, no, but it's not going to be
So how you...
No, Nintendo didn't market it at all because Nintendo didn't want to do anything with this game. They hated this game.
You see those buttons? Actually, you'll find that they're called context sensitive. And, well, actually, they press B.
You had Avermedia, but did you choose a brand or buy them all back in the day? I don't know what you mean by that. You know, from Origins, I was always a Nintendo guy. Up until the, I think, like the GameCube, I played solely on Nintendo. But around the GameCube era, like you buy a Genesis and SNES. Yeah. I still got a. I don't have a Genesis. I don't have a Genesis. I got the Mega Drive and the Super Nintendo. I still find that a stupid name for the Sega Mega Drive. The Genesis. Makes no sense. Such a bad name. No, I still own a couple of those consoles. I still own my GameCube. I still own my Sega Mega Drive. But as main consoles, I mostly had Xbox. Nintendo back in the day.
Oh, just what I needed. In fact, it would seem to me that these give me just what I need at that moment in time. Oh, I see what he means. Context sensitive. Clever. Oh, I feel loads better. Right.
You know, this game even has like levels around Saving Private Ryan. There's like a big pile of shit. Literally a living pile of shit. Mr. Poop. You need to defeat. That's one of the bosses in this game.
Oh, I can't seem to get any further. I'm sure there was... Ah, yes, now I remember. Now then, what was it? Oh, then A-gate, are you sure you got that?
If only I had the time to finish Doom the Dark Ages. You know, that's the problem. The only game I'm trying to complete this year is Expedition 33. This game is 100% dark humor. No, 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 no! Dumbass! Yeah, there are so many games. You know, next week I'm going to Gamescom. And then we get Gears of War, then we get Helldivers, we get there's so many. Too many games, too many games. Too little time.
Who's this guy?
If you think you're coming this way, you can think again.
Oh, you're a real charmer. I just want to get past, please.
No, I don't think so. I've only just got comfy. Have you ever sat on a piece of Gothic art?
The Ascent, really cool game.
200 years. Gets right up your ass, you know. Thought it was about time to move on to a bridge, say. And I'm not moving now.
Isn't it a little bit early in the day to start talking about Gothic architecture?
Well, if you care to come a bit closer, we can discuss things of another nature.
You know, this game actually got remade. This got a remake. Did you know that? And the remake is also on Xbox. Let's see. A lot of people don't even know that. But Conker Live and Reloaded. It's not in the rare replay. Conker. Here. Live and Reloaded. It got a full-blown remake on the Xbox. Now, so we would do one more game. Grabbed by the Ghoulies, Perfect Dark Zero, Viva Pinata, Banjo-Kazooie. You know what? Let's do the remake. Yeah, it's yeah. Cameo. You know, a fun fact, and a lot of people don't even know this, but this game is the reason I got a Xbox. This is the whole reason I got an Xbox 360 back in the day. If this game didn't came out on the Xbox 360, I would probably never own a Xbox. The Xbox tester probably didn't even exist. I wouldn't be sitting where I'm right now. Yep. Is it a good game? No. No, it's not the best game ever, but this game was the reason for me to buy an Xbox 360. Back in the day. Crazy, right? No, it doesn't have anime, nah. Whoopsies. This game defined your... It literally did, you know. Back in the day, I was a Nintendo guy. I was only playing GameCube, Nintendo 64, Super Nintendo. And I loved the games from Rare. And I was super into them. So when I heard a new Perfect Dark and a brand new game in the style of like Banjo-Kazooie and stuff came out as a... how do you say that? Now let's do a new quest. Cameo 3, sure.
High among the clouds, Cameo was bestowed with a fabled transformation magic. But her sister's jealousy...
This game should have original... This game was also in development hell back in the day. I think there are still like pictures from the N64 version of this game.
With her family held prisoner, Cameo is their only hope.
Then it went to the original Xbox, and then it went as a, yeah, game for the... This is actually a really fun game. Is it the best game ever? No, but it's also not a bad game at all. It's a lot of fun. Feels a little bit like a Pixar movie kind of game. You know, this is 2005, you guys. This game is 20 years old.
Now, your pummelweed form can deliver quick jab. Your major ruin form can help you get up.
I still think it looks great. For its time, this game looked amazing. It's on Gamepass, so... And I think it's on sale sometimes for like $5 or something. If you want to buy it. It's dirt cheap. Yeah, this game is a hit. This is what you call a hidden gem. I would say this is a hidden gem these days. Oh no! Not a lot of people know about this game anymore. No? Yeah, that's way too expensive. I wouldn't pay $30 for it. Yeah, Cameo is... You know, this is what you call like a... I think when this game came out, it got like 7s and 8s and stuff like that, you know. It's okay, but nowadays, you know, you don't see these kind of games that much anymore. So that makes it extra special. Oh, I think I know what to do. I need to get a pummelweed. Pummelweed. Yeah. And I need to... Creeper, yes. That's how we did it. What would you suggest to buy? I can't suggest anything, you know. If you are more into, like, the PlayStation, buy a PlayStation. If you are more into Xbox, buy an Xbox. They are both great consoles. And, you know, PlayStation has a handful of games that are really, really, really cool. On the other hand, PlayStation misses something like Gamepass. So, yeah, they both... Yeah. It really depends. The thing I miss most from the PlayStation is Game Pass. Yeah, what I always say, you know, buy the system that feels right to you. And if you are more into PlayStation, buy a PlayStation. Ah, darn it. Come on. Come on. Ah. Yeah. Still got it. This game is a lot of fun. Brutal carnage. Ah, now I need to change to Iceman. Ice guy. Now I need to change to Bumbleweed. You know, for its time, this game looked gorgeous. Great music. This is really that original Rare. This is a Rare game. You know, people always complain they don't have that many Rare games. Hey, if you haven't played more Rare than this, you can't get on the Xbox. Oh! No! Also a fun game that's on here. Yeah, the Rare Replay has some amazing games. It's a Rare Replay, we're here to stay. Do 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 do. Grabbed by the Ghoulies. Oh, FIFA Pinata. I need to do I'm gonna do a standalone video about FIFA Pinata soon. I think FIFA Pinata needs a standalone video. This is going to be the last game I'm going to play today. This is a OG Xbox Rare game. The first... I think that the original Xbox only got 2 Rare games. That's like this one, Grabbed by the Ghoulies, and the remake of Conker's Bad Fur Day. And this was the first game, if I'm correct. By the Ghoulies. I think you could kick or something. There was... I have no idea. Oh, here. Yeah, you needed to fight with the stick. That's how it worked. Also a game nobody talks about anymore. Those sound effects. Get over here. What a crazy game. Grabbed by the Ghoulies is this game called. Now death is be after me. This game is nuts. But yeah, you guys, this is probably the end of the stream. Many great games of Rare, and so many more that still people need to play. You know, there are so many great old games that you can still play on these systems, and oh, so many games people never heard about, like this one, for instance. You know, Grabbed by the Ghoulies, super fun game, and you know, you get 30 games or something with this game release. Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, also underrated game, and I'm gonna say it, back in the day nobody liked this game, Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. It's literally what the new Zelda game does with like building your own stuff. That's this game. If you like the Breath of, not Breath of the Wild, but the other one, Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom stole like 60% of the game mechanics from Nuts and Bolts. Literally. Yeah, really strange. You guys, I really want to thank you for watching. I hope you had fun. And that you liked this stream and the games that I had to show. Thank you for watching. Till next time. Bye.